could do the beach, we could hang out.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go here in Inglewood. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, this is Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to be taken down to the 37. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10 yards on the pickup. 2nd and inches. At the 47-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jeanty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, ready? Cowboy 80, 60 Bellcat, 60 Bellcat.
Regular play action now with Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jeanty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Come on.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. From the gun, it's Milroe. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Moving outside the pocket. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with this.
He'll be taken down well short of the first down. Gain of about 4. That brings up 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Broncos. Warriors 70.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10.
Herbert now on first down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, L.A.
Chargers.
Dickers good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 70.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Free agent signing Christian Wilkinson, former Dolphin, brings him down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Out to his right. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Go.
Now it's Milroe. That's a short one. Caught by Downs. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there. Throwing is Milroe. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Milroe. To the right side, hauled in by Miles. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot.
Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll push forward for about a yard. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Go.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will go all the way. Scotty Miller, touchdown LA. His 4th TD grab of the season. Dicker good with the extra point. And Chargers move out on top, 14-0. Touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And the Raiders first down.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now Milroe. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first down, Herbert. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard.
Here's Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. A give here to Pacheco. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Bowers, the man in motion. They'll run with Genty. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll run the toss to Genty. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Third, they need 8. Here's Milroe to throw. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pettis. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. And he's got the first down. Well done there. They pick up a 4th and 5.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Vegas.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game. So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
4th down, and here's Milroe. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Now he takes off, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert, exiting the pocket right. Throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
10 at the 21-yard line.
5-9.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Forced out wide. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chargers. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made on the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Step 18. 5 minutes. Cougar night.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. To the air, it's Milroe. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
So So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Herbert now on 1st down. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, L.A. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Practice this.
Throwing now, Milrow on first. No chance at all. He'll go down. Dylan James, the multiple times All-Pro, gets in there for the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Rolling to the left. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. It's going to give the ball over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Go. Set. Ray, go.
Now it's Herbert. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Perfect. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's into the end zone. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The kick is good.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold the stick.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
up 2nd and 9.
Ready? Ready?
Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump. 70, Timberwolves.
They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javarius Ward. And the Chargers will take over possession here at the 44.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Herbert now on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Play brings up 2nd down.
21. Hey, Ray, home troops. Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. Now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Motion. Reset. Go.
On play act, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a safety.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Genty. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
33-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
On the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
3rd and 7.
3rd down.
Step 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Quick throw on target to Pickens. Down the sideline. And they are in into the end zone for the first time today. George Pickens. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
19 tight. 19 tight.
The Raiders will
Throwing is Milroe. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
42.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The return, here comes Davis. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Baylor tight.
Tight end on.
Let's go. Tip.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. And asking much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go. Home troops right. Baylor tight. Real hot.
Throwing now is Herbert. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he will score again. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, LA. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get after the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped.
The Raiders
25. The drive will begin there. Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. He'll take this forward for about 5.
These are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now Milroe. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
99 Broncos.
The Raiders will line up.
Now it's Milroe. That is hot. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On first down, Herbert. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got another one. Scotty Miller. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead.
57, Raiders 16.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Run right up the gut for Gentry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Let's go now.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Okay, break. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, down.
Run out of the gun for Gentry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down is looming. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
He'll swing that out wide. And it's not let up. He is into the end zone for 2 more. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, frankly, to get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
On second down, Genty. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Let's go now. Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
On the ground, it's Genty. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is fourth down. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my